I'm sitting here with the new HGW Tag Team Champions, the Alliance.
Feels great.
Oh, yeah.
I have a few questions for you guys.
Absolutely.
All right, what's up?
What happened to King Cash?
First question, of course.
Directed at you.
We're not going to talk about it, honestly. It's the past. It's old news. Like I said before, all he needs is a little bit of guidance. Be seeing the light, per se. Get away from what I used to know. It's old. What I know now is this. And it's changing the tag team division for a better tomorrow. And that's what me and Cap Codes here are going to do. We're going to give these fans matches, 5-star performances, great tag team action. This division is going to skyrocket.
That's what brings me to my next question. What made you guys want to be a tag team again?
Well, you see, last year, when it was our very first show at Allegiance 2, if you remember correctly, it was a fatal 4-way for the HGW Tag Team Championship, the inaugural match, and it was me and Cash that did team. Now, it did go down a salty direction, but I like to think of it as a love-hate relationship, and we will always find our way back to teaming at one time.
So whatever it takes to get the goal.
Exactly.
How does it feel to be the champs again?
That feels great. I mean, it's always nice to be a part of something that's as big as the HGW tag team titles. And like I said before, the tag team division is going to get completely revamped. We are going to start a revolution in the tag team division. We are going to defend these titles. I don't think we're going to defend them week after week, you know? Show after show, we're going to be there to defend them.
Mark Thunder called you guys out. You got any response?
I knew that one was coming.
Well, Mark Thunder needs to get his facts
He
straight
believes
because
the
first
belt
off, he
belongs
thinks that I haven't
in
won a
Parliament.
match since Millennium, but how am I holding HGW Tag Team Championship gold? And also, if you remember correctly, the big man Bobby Levine, who I guess me and him have settled our differences for the time being, and that's no longer a thorn in my side, I did make the big man tap out with the arm bar quite quickly. So if Mark Thunder wants to say that I didn't win any matches, then in the next HGW Live, if he wants to take me one-on-one, then I'm all for it.
Yeah. I watched the video.
One-on-one, Mark Thunder.
I watched the video too. You know, I watched the promo and you know, I built them. I built Parliament. Well, the old me built Parliament. But the point here is that I know what they do, I know what they can handle, and I know what they're capable of. And what they're not capable of is holding these tag team titles, now let me tell you that much. If they want it, they're going to get it. And Super Clash, it is going to go down to us against them for these titles. That's if we get there. I told you, we're
And
defending these
if I
titles.
do remember correctly, it was not you that lost the Tag Team Championships. It
I
was
did not lose them.
Thy Kingdom as Mark Thunder and Knight Guapo that lost you the titles.
Yeah, it was. It was. But now it's the
Now
Eddie
they
El
did
Guapo and
beat
Mark
the hell-
Thunder again.
They did beat the living hell out of you at Allegiance, and I needed a partner, and you know, I was like, I decided,
Wasn't it
you know,
right?
I can call up Cash because everyone else in the locker room, you know, when I was the Messiah, nobody wanted to shake my hand.
And you're right.
I've done a lot of things that people don't side with, and you know,
So you guys...
but it's all about HGW gold.
Yeah.
You know, I am a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. I've held the United States Championship, and now I've held the HGW Tag Team Championship.
And I've had title after title
So
myself.
you think
I mean,
Parliament
you know.
is no match for the Alliance at Super Clash?
No.
I mean, anything can happen. I'm not going to count Parliament out. If you do remember correctly, Eddie El Guapo was the one to pin me for the HGW World Heavyweight Championship in my first go-around.
Yeah.
And, you know, it doesn't sit too well with me, but, you know, Guapo, he is a good competitor, and he has a lot of talent. But at the end of the day, I just think that the Alliance is better than Parliament.
We are. I mean, come on. What are we working with here? Let's get down to facts here. What are we working with here? Eddie El Guapo is, well, I mean, he's talented, of course.
Very
I'll put him
talented,
over,
very
you know, he's a
talented.
high flyer a bit, but
Bit of a
y'all-
spot monkey.
He's a bit of a spot monkey. That's it.
Daredevil.
He's Daredevil, reckless. you know?
Crash and burn.
Oh, it's
not-
Mark Thunder. Let's get it straight, dude. He's like a double Chuck Hooper. He's like, dude, he can't do anything in
Oh,
the damn
man.
ring. I mean, Mark Thunder, He almost hurt me. Legitimately almost hurt me.
You
With
guys,
the way that he is in the
you
ring.
guys did hurt Mark Thunder.
And that we did.
It might be black
Kick
and
to
blue,
the
but
face.
somebody has to fight for you.
A kick to the face, and then he ate a cash out. And the same result is going to happen again in Super Clash when we defend these titles and we keep lifting this tag team division. One team by one team by one, and another and another. And then one day that right team will be there. But until then, it's the Alliance's division and everyone else is just living in it. We're here to put on great matches, and we're going to do that with the respect of everybody.
And you know, that's the only reason that I came into the tag team division in the first place is, you know, I'm a bit of a singles person and a selfish person 9 times out
At
of 10.
times.
And you know, it's normally all about me holding singles gold. So to, you know, elevate the tag team division, it feels good because I felt that the tag division here at HGW was a bit weak. No offense to thy kingdom, but you know, there hasn't really been
It's
a
in the
dominant
past.
force quite like Bellum in a very long time.
Yeah,
Since,
Bellum.
Funny,
Jeez.
Cap's
DMC,
Commanders.
DMC, and Carlos Marcos hasn't even been mentioned.
Well, you know, they were just a thing of the past, an afterthought.
They were.
Nothing more than a transitional champion.
They
And
were
you
just
see,
in the wrong
Carlos
place at the
Marcos
right
is
time.
all about yes,
For us.
all about C,
Yeah.
but he's not all about DMC. You see, because DMC at the end of the day, he only wants the smoke.
Yeah.
And you know, there's been a lot of tensions rising. I could see it. I could see it. You know, Carlos Marcos and DMC, I don't see it lasting long. Carlos Marcos, he's too busy trying to get the crowd hyped up. Meanwhile, DMC's just like a stoner all alone.
I see.
And you know, I just don't think that they meshed very well. Yes, they did win and hold HGW Tag Team Championships, but at the end of the day, it was nothing more than a fluke.
Yeah.
A fluke indeed.
But we're here to prove that what we have isn't a fluke. And respectfully, of course, we're going to put on the shows for these fans. We're going to have the crowd hype. And we're going to go one after one, team after team. And we're going to go through this tag team division and make stars in the end. That's what we're here to do. The Alliance is here. And we're back. And everybody should be prepared and ready.
And the goal is to hold these championships for 485 days.
That's it.
Because you know what? We're better than the New Day. We're better than the North.
Yep.
We're better than the Young Bucks.
Yep.
We're better than any tag team that's out there. And you can put any tag team in the way of the Alliance. And you know, King Cash is not here, but Cash. And Cap, not Captain Codes, the captain, Cody Watson, is here to make a name for themselves in the HGW Tag Team division. And you know, it's only one devastating super kick and knee away from putting them away, because that super kick and knee party can't be stopped. And we're going to find out here at HGW Super Clash when we put away Parliament and we move forward onto our next opponents and find our destiny, because that's what it's all about, is finding my destiny, finding Cash's destiny, finding Sir Steven's destiny, everyone's destiny out there in HGW. If you have a dream, fight for the dream, because the dreams will fight for you. And you know, that's really all that Cap has to say today for fans and for Parliament, for Eddie El Guapo, for Jobber Junction. By the way, of Jobber Junction, I know I said it was a fluke, and I'm sure you're watching this video.
I know they want
And I know you're going to want them rematches that HGW doesn't have. But I'm going to do you one better. Since I'm a nice guy,
Let's do
I'm
it.
going to go ahead at HGW Live. Not only will I face Mark Thunder in a one-on-one match to prove to him that I have more wins than he'll ever get here in HGW.
Yeah.
When I beat him, and then we retain against Jobber Junction, and then we go on the Super Clash to face Parliament, put them away, and move past. Move, and move more. Because all we're doing is moving mountains here, ladies and gentlemen. Cap, Cash, Alliance, we're out. Thank you, Steve.
Thanks, bud.